Welcome back, guys, to another tier list. Today we are going to be ranking Fortnite Chapter 5 weapons through all of the seasons so far, from Chapter 5 Season 1 to this current season, Chapter 5 Season 3, because one of you did vote for that in our question. So, to start off, we are going to have the Anvil rocket launcher, and, Caleb, I also have Caleb here today who does all of our Fortnite videos. He plays the games, I just voice over them. But Caleb, where do you think it's going?
So I think it's pretty much it was a pretty much useless weapon.
But it's still a rocket launcher. I mean,
But
it would be great in this season because it would be great for taking out cars.
I know, but it took forever to lock on to the car, too.
Well, okay. So next we have the shield and the pistol with it. What was it called? The ballistic shield or whatever?
Ballistic shield.
I think it was pretty useful. I guess C tier.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a pistol, so what are you gonna do with the pistol?
Yeah.
And the crosshair was kind of weird.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's still pretty useful, especially for zero build players. Next we have the boom bolt. And I think that's a B tier, but you said it was... But you think it's A tier?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think it's that good to be an A tier, because some of the weapons I'm thinking about, I mean, it's good, but I don't know if it should be an A tier weapon. I mean, the Mythic is pretty good, but... Next up, we have the combat assault rifle and the combat shotgun. I think they're both C tier.
Yeah.
The combat shotgun isn't as bad as it seems. The combat assault rifle, why is it so low, is because really its recoil is really bad. And, it's okay to have a little bit, but it's almost like it's an SMG with how bad of recoil it has. And the drum gun's also going to go in C tier. I don't think it's as good as the combat because it's not the OG drum gun. So
Yeah. And we're not going over the Mythic version. We're just doing regular rarities of the guns.
Yeah. And the E11 will go in F tier too because it's just bad.
Yeah, it was okay. It just was kind of useless too.
Yeah. I mean, as a Star Wars fan, that's kind of sad, but yeah. Okay, C tier. Enforcer, it's a C tier because it's great from long range and it doesn't have recoil, but I don't think it's better than the drum gun or anything.
The only thing that I don't like about it is every single time I have an Enforcer AR, it either has the thermal scope or the eagle eye scope, every single time.
The Flint Knock's going top of F tier. The Frenzy's A tier, though.
Yeah, you have to put it there.
I mean, in its prime, the Frenzy, oh my, no one could stop it.
Before it got buffed really bad.
Yeah, I mean, it was still good when it got buffed.
Yeah.
It's just a really good shotgun. So, next we have the Gatekeeper, which, I think it should be B tier. Where do you think it should be?
I think it should be A tier. Because if you think about it, a legendary Gatekeeper.
But remember, if it only has 3 shots in it, I guess we'll put it A tier. It's better than the Boom Bolt, I think.
Yeah.
But if it has a speed mag or if it doesn't have any mag at all, it only has 3 shots. So you kind of have to have the drum mag for it to be very dominant. But if you get that, I think it's a really good gun. But you have to have the right attachments. The pump, me and Kib don't really use this gun much. So, it's still a shotgun. I guess bomb is C.
But if you do compare it to a pump shotgun, There's a huge difference.
I mean, this is really good for box fighting and build fighting and stuff. But compared to other pumps we've seen, this one's at the bottom of the list for pumps.
Yeah.
I mean, Peter's was pretty good, but we're not going off of mythics. So, next we have the hand cannon, which that's probably a D tier. I mean,
it just has so much recoil.
it does, but like again, I mean, it doesn't really matter with a gun
Even
like that.
the mythic hand cannon's still not that good.
Yeah, well, we're not going off of mythics.
I know,
but,
I'm just
I mean,
saying.
it's just kind of useless. Harbinger, it's top of D tier. I mean, I just don't think we can put it with the stuff that's in C tier, probably. And the recoil was pretty bad on that gun, too, even if you have good attachments.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have the hyper. We have the heavy sniper rifle. I don't know why I called it the hyper. That's probably top of C.
Yeah, because even it has one shot, and compared to the Reaper sniper rifle, it has so much drop off.
Yeah, and even, I mean, one shot is, it's just meh. DMR, it's C tier, because, you can have a lot of shots with it. And,
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's more useful than a pump and a ballistic shield. Because I've actually, the DMR wasn't good when it came out, but it's kind of grown on me a little bit. It's gone
I'll take
better.
a DMR for my third weapon slot because it'll pretty much be my sniper.
The Hyper SMG is just like the Harbinger, too much recoil. But
Hyper SMG.
I think the Hyper, I mean, it's good, but I think it just has more recoil than the Harbinger.
Yeah.
And then the lock-on pistol, I mean, that's top of D tier. You can still use it, or bottom of D tier. You can still use it, but again, it's not anything crazy. We have the Nemesis, which I think should be, like, definitely top of A tier. What do you think, though?
It shouldn't be top 8.
It has no recoil, and you can do good.
So biased
Okay.
with the Nemesis.
I never liked it till, like, now that I'm realizing how good it was. We'll give it bottom of A tier, but I really think it should be higher up. We have the we now have, I think this is the Ranger pistol, maybe?
Yeah.
So, Ranger pistol, yeah. I mean, D tier. I mean, it's better than the hand cannon. It's not bad with good attachments.
Yeah, but
It doesn't have any recoil, really. And then, of course, the Reaper Sniper is going S tier. I mean, there's no question about that.
Yeah.
We're not going off of how annoying and overpowered it was, because I probably died to it more than I killed people with it. So, I mean, a snowball launcher, that's F tier. That's probably the worst Chapter 5 weapon. I don't even remember what you do with that thing.
I don't use it.
But that was our only exotic we've had in Chapter 5, except in Reload, so, yeah. Next we have the Striker, which I personally is worse than the Nemesis, but what do you think about it? The Striker.
Oh, yeah. The Striker AR, I think, is worse than the Nemesis, but, like, in some situations it can be better than the Nemesis, too.
I mean, I don't really want to put it above it, but I mean, you think it's pretty good. I mean, most people probably think it's better than the Nemesis. The recoil can be kind of bad, though, without some attachments. I think the Nemesis just, in any situation, is good. I mean, it can even be good from short range, I think. But I guess we'll put it above the Nemesis, because it's also what most people think about it. So, next weapon is the I don't even know what this thing's called.
Tactical assault rifle.
It uses SMG bullets, though. It doesn't really make sense. It's up there. It's probably ahead of the drum gun, just because, it's kind of the same thing. But it can't be better than what's in front of it. Thunderburst, it's going S tier.
I mean,
I don't think it can be better than the sniper though. That's probably one of the best SMGs we've seen in Fortnite. It's just so good.
no recoil, like nothing.
Yeah. I mean, the tri-beam laser was D tier too. Tow hook cannon, that's going bottom of D tier because it's actually useful with cars this season. You can use it kind of as a sniper. It does 100 damage. The Warforged, that's B tier, I think.
Yeah.
Not much B tiers today.
Yeah, just one.
But yeah, I mean, it can be pretty useful. Kind of reminds me of a more OG assault rifle.
Yeah.
The Wookiee bowcasters, I think it was actually more useful than the hand cannon because if you charged it up, it could like one-shot people.
180.
Yeah.
Did 180.
So I think that's pretty good. But thank you guys for watching. This is our tier list of Chapter 5 Fortnite weapons. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.